I've created a team of the biggest NFL draft busts, and today I've given them all second chances with guaranteed 7-year contracts to see if they can come together to reach their potentials and win a Super Bowl. But first, let's introduce the squad. So our quarterback number 1 is gonna be Danny freaking Dimes. Can Daniel lead a team of draft busts to a Super Bowl? He was the 6th overall pick, dude. And as you can see, he's definitely not lived up to the hype. Now, backing him up, we have Zachary Wilson. I mean, heck, maybe he can become the starter. I cannot believe he was the 2nd pick in the draft, and he's never even thrown for double-digit touchdowns in a single season. And 3rd string quarterback, maybe my favorite of them all, Trey Lance. He's a 65 overall, and don't you ever forget what the 49ers traded to get him. That trade was so bad that he's a 3rd string quarterback for a team of draft busts. Now, moving on from this depression into the running back room. Now, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is gonna be our starter. I mean, it's crazy when you look at the production that he's put up, and you remember he's a former 1st round pick, but he's not the highest overall running back in the room because we have Dameon Pierce, which is crazy to me that Dameon Pierce is still an 80 overall, and probably kind of harsh to list him as a draft bust considering he was a 4th round pick. But when you consider the hype he had after his rookie season, dude, he had a disaster class in 2023. Didn't even average 3 yards per carry. And also in the running back room, we have Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones. I mean, Leonard Fournette had to be a part of the running back room. I mean, when you're drafted in the top 5 as a running back, you're more than expected to put up way better numbers than this. Next up, we have wide receiver. Our wide receiver number 1 is Kadarius Toney. Like, do I even need to explain? Behind him at the 2, we have Jahan Dotson. It is wild to me that he's a former 1st round pick. Team that drafted him didn't even want him anymore. Now, this one hits close to home as a Titans fan. Treylon Burks was supposed to be our A.J. Brown replacement. And fellas, this just is not A.J. Brown type numbers. And rounding out the room, we have Chase Claypool, Jalen Reagor, and John Ross. Guys, don't forget, Jalen Reagor was drafted before Justin Jefferson. Now, the tight end room was a weird one to put together because there wasn't that many crazy tight end draft busts. But I mean, N'Keal Harry, who's a converted wide receiver, was a 1st round pick. And considering he never had more than 300 yards in a season, safe to say he didn't live up to the 1st round hype. Also, dude, O.J. Howard thought he was gonna be a beast. I mean, he was the 19th overall selection as a tight end, dude. I mean, he started out alright, but like, gosh dang, dude, he tailed off big time. Now, moving on to the offensive line, we have Evan Neal and Andre Dillard at left tackle, 2 former 1st round picks. Left guard, we have Cole Strange, which was a super strange pick for the Patriots. Like, this guy was projected to be like a 3rd, 4th round pick. Bill's just a weirdo. Now, our starting center is gonna be Alex Leatherwood. Now, this one is just absolutely insane, dude, because Alex was also a former top 20 pick, and as you can tell with his 64 overall, he's one of the worst players on this entire team. At right guard, we have Mekhi Becton, and at right tackle, we have Trevor Penny. Finally, moving on to the defense. Starting left end, we have Tyree Wilson, who's another one that might be a little disappointed to be mentioned as a draft bust already, but he was a top 10 pick in the last year's draft, and he barely did anything. On the other side of the D-line, we have Farrell, who's another massive draft bust. He was a top 5 pick, dude, and he's never had more than 4 sacks in a single season. The Raiders just never need to draft defensive ends ever again. Now, defensive tackle was another position where I couldn't find massive draft busts, but both Javon Kinlaw and Levi here both really haven't lived up to their hype. On to the linebacker core. Devin Bush, another former 1st round pick that just really hasn't amounted to much. Now, on the inside, we have Rashaan Evans and Jarrad Davis, 2 former 1st round picks who, again, just haven't really done too much. Now, on the right side, we have Terrell Edmonds and Clavon Chasen. Without a shadow of a doubt, Chasen here is the bigger draft bust. Was the 20th selection in 2020 and never got more than 2 sacks in a season. Moving on to the secondary, and the amount of draft busts there are at the cornerback position is absolutely insane. Like Jeff Okudah here, dude. He was the 3rd overall pick. Emmanuel Forbes was just drafted last year, but he's been atrocious. Elob, another former first-round pick's been pretty bad. And oh my gosh, dude, as a Titans fan, man, Caleb Farley, he's been through a lot, man. But at the same time, former first-round pick, and he's barely even played it all. And he finally got cut this year. Eli Apple and Noah here also been pretty garbage. And CJ Henderson, dude, another former top 10 pick. I think he's actually going on his 4th team now. Moving on to safety positions. Lewis, another former first-round pick who's no longer with his original team, had way too many busts at corner, so he moved Andrew Booth to safety. That strong safety, we have Isaiah Simmons. Now, he's a guy that had so much hype behind him because he was a top 10 pick. I mean, he's shown some flashes here and there, but he just hasn't shown why he was a top 10 pick. And yes, we even have a bust at the kicker position. Poor Chad, brother. When you're a kicker and get drafted in the 4th round, and just a year and a half later, you're already a free agent, that means you're a bust. Now, punter was kind of hard to find one. We went with Trenton Gill here because he's a former 7th round pick, and he also already got cut. He's a 99 overall in my book, though. So the team comes in at a 75 overall across the board. Like, what are the odds this team can actually eventually win a Super Bowl? And to be fair, they have quite a few stars along the offensive line, so maybe they can develop a little bit. At least in Madden terms, Danny's got some decent wide receivers to throw to. Honestly, think the defense is going to be a lot worse than the offense. So I think it's finally time to put this team into action. And honestly, I would be shocked if this team won more than like 4, maybe 5 games this season. I fully expect them to have probably the worst record in the entire league. Now, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below what you think this team's record is going to be. I was right! 4 and 3rd freaking team, dude. Who didn't perform up to expectation? I mean, at least we didn't have the dead last offense or anything. Defensively, okay, we were dead last. Told you guys I thought the offense was going to be better than the defense. I mean, Daniel here threw for 4,200 yards, 28 touchdowns. We definitely want a little bit lower interception rate, though. But I mean, it could have been worse. How'd we run the football? Oh, no. Okay, so this is where we sucked. Clyde barely ran for over 3 yards per carry, but he did score 10 touchdowns on the ground, though. Only fumbled once. So maybe we should give that starting job to Dameon Pierce next year. Hold on a freaking second, dude. Where did this come from, Traylon? 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. Not to mention Jahan Dotson with 9 touchdowns as well. That's a career high for him and a career high for Kadarius Toney. And not to mention N'Keal Harry with 740 yards and 5 touchdowns. So if anything, dude, at least the wide receivers have came to life here. Now, who sucked for us on defense? I mean, Terrell Edmonds and Devin Bush were tackle machines. Outside of Tyree Wilson and Levi here, nobody could get to the freaking quarterback. But hold on, though. Terrell Edmonds had 5 interceptions. Where'd that come from? At the same time, dude, this is career highs for Tyree Wilson and Levi. So maybe Tyree Wilson can actually turn into somewhat of a superstar for us. We need somebody to. Yep, no MVP votes for the draft bust. Couldn't even give me a single coach of the year vote for winning 4 games with this team. Hold on, let's see. How much did Treylon Burks overall go up this year? Okay, he's up to a 79. That's respectable. Now let's go see if anybody else improved. I mean, the team did jump up to a 78 overall with a 79 offense and 77 defense. It's hard to tell from here who did and didn't improve because everybody said, my God, dude, Clyde here suffering from depression. He's up to a real 77, though. And Kadarius Toney is our first actual 80 overall player. He's an 81, and he's only 25 years old, dude. So, like, maybe Kadarius Toney finally gets his redemption arc today. Because, brother, this team's just getting started. Daniel, though, only up to a 74, and he's already almost 27. So he doesn't have that much time to get better. Honestly, probably would have started Trey Lance if he wasn't so much worse than Daniel. Now, defensively, like, everybody sucks. Now, to be fair, Emmanuel Forbes up to an 81. Like, where the heck did that come from? I mean, he only had 2 interceptions on the year, but we'll take it. Wait, I want to see if my kicker sucked. I mean, he wasn't, like, terrible. He did miss 3 extra points. And I'm just now realizing Treylon Burks finished 4th in the NFL in receiving yards. So maybe, just maybe, this guy truly is the A.J. Brown replacement. We just needed to be a little bit more patient. But I really am so curious, dude, to see if this team, since they're going to play together for at least 6 more years, can really develop and at least just once in their careers make a playoff berth. But first, I want to sim past the Super Bowl and see if anybody's development trade increases. What are the odds that this will one day be the team of draft busts? Any dev trade increases? Yes! Treylon Burks up to a superstar! Well deserved. reserve. I think that's it though, but more importantly, we didn't have anybody lose a dev trade, I don't think. Now, how about defensively? Okay, Tyree Wilson became a star after his 8.5 sack performance. Everybody else on defense is looking pretty stale. Dude, I'm just now noticing Jalen Reagor does not look happy to be here. I think it's officially time to get into season number 2 though. Now, I do want to make Dameon Pierce a starter for this season. Now, what are the odds this team can actually win more than 4 games this year? And this time around, I'm actually going to help out the squad a little bit. I'm going to take the time to go through training camp. Daniel's got to be better if we want to win more games. I just got gold with Daniel Jones. I must be the best Madden player ever. Get Zach Wilson some reps too. Couldn't get gold with him though. Hold the phone! Hold the phone! We just had something absolutely insane happen. Oh my god, dude, I can't believe this. We have ourselves a superstar X Factor. Like, this has happened so fast. Which is nuts because he's literally only going to be an 80 overall. But brother, you best believe a team of draft busts takes that. Gosh, I hate this drill so much, it stresses me out. Still got the upgrade though. This is so easy because the offensive line is so bad. That's another easy gold. Brother, if I get to stop here, this is my all-time high score. No, you gotta be kidding me. That's my first fail the entire time. I shouldn't have said anything. We got some solid upgrades from training camp and quite a few +1s on defense, which after all the upgrades, team actually stayed the same at a 78. But I have faith though. The team of draft bust at least winning 6 games this season. Watch. I told you guys I'm a freaking genius. Slow and steady improvement. Team looks like it improved a bit too. Our offense was actually a little bit worse this season. Defensively, we were dead last again. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Daniel Jones has kind of been balling out a little bit, throwing too many interceptions, but still, dude, you'd be happy if Daniel Jones put these numbers up in real life. We still can't run the ball worth a crap, though, even with the addition of Dameon Pierce, dude, although he's up to an 85 overall. Okay, back down to reality for Treylon Burks this year. We didn't have a single 1,000-yard receiver, but dude, gotta say, N'Keal Harry's been impressive. What is his overall up to? A 74. Crazy. But with his 13 touchdowns, what's Treylon's overall up to now? An 85 as well. I mean, I think Jahan Dotson and Kadarius Toney would love to have these numbers in real life, so they'll take it. Dude, our tackles have got to be better. Brother, Devin Bush and Terrell Edmonds might break the record for most tackles all time. We couldn't get to the freaking quarterback this season, though. What the heck happened to Tyree Wilson? We did have multiple players with 3+ interceptions, like our outside linebackers are playing out their freaking skull. Hey, at least our kicker was better. Still nobody with MVP votes. I mean, even though everybody's depressed again, like, we've had some decent improvement this year. Like, technically, we now have 3 receivers over 80 overall. Dude, and even Alex Leatherwood is above 70 now. And remember where he started. I mean, we might actually have a full 80+ overall offensive line in a couple seasons, minus Alex. And defensively, we've got some slow and steady progression. I mean, Emmanuel Forbes is up to an 85 overall. Isaiah Simmons is over an 80, as is Elam and Tyree Wilson. Even our kicker and punter's improving a little bit. But Jalen Reagor's still sad, though. Wait, has he still not caught a single pass? He hasn't in both his seasons here. So no wonder he's so angry. I mean, if this team keeps progressing, dude, we really could make the playoffs here in the near future. This gonna be the draft bust soon, I promise. At least we've had nobody quit yet. Oh, gotta see if we had any dev trade increases. I literally think everybody's exactly the same. Hold on, though. Some changes defensively. Emmanuel Forbes is now a superstar. Not to mention, Isaiah Simmons now up to a star. Maybe next year this defense finally won't come in dead last. Maybe 2026 will really be the year for this team to shine. Treylon's finally gonna take over as the wide receiver number 1. Wait a minute, when did N'Keal Harry become a star? Yeah, dude, I completely missed that. Don't think I missed anybody else, though. Let's see what we got, though, dude. Playoffs or bust? Wait, what the frick happened? It's the worst record we've had yet. Dude, that makes absolutely 0 sense. I mean, we're an 83 overall team with an 85 offense. I don't understand. Now everybody's just depressed again. I mean, we even had Tyree Wilson become a superstar. I wonder if it's because our middle linebackers, because Rashaan Evans is barely a 70 now. I'm assuming they started to regress last year because he is 30, but just because my middle linebackers are old doesn't mean we should lose 15 games. I mean, that's the worst our offense has ever been, and that just makes no sense. At least our defense wasn't dead last. Daniel Jones went backwards big time. Although I think that's the most rushing yards we've ever had. I know what the heck happened. Dog, we barely had double-digit sacks. Like, what on God's green earth has happened to Tyree Wilson? Like, how did he even become a superstar? 8.5 sacks his first season. Last 2 seasons combined haven't even got half the sacks he got in his first season. I'm so confused. Get me out of this season, dude. Season 3 was tainted. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Traylon Burks lost his X Factor. Guarantee you Tyree Wilson. Just kidding. How did Traylon lose his X Factor, but Tyree Wilson kept his superstar? He sucks, dude. Yeah, dude. Jared Davis is a 65 overall. And there's nothing I can do. I can't go trade for a player. Just gotta hope that season 4 is our year. Can't be much worse than season 3. Into next season, the one massive thing that I've noticed is the fact that Leonard Fournette is down to a 55 overall. Just give it up at this point, brother. Having 207 running backs ranked ahead of you is crazy. But dude, Dameon Pierce is up to an 88. Traylon Burks, Jahan Dotson, and Kadarius Toney are all 84 overall and above. Basically, the entire offensive line is above 80. We're a freaking 82 overall team, dude. We should be winning more than 2 games. I'm calling it, brother. This is our year. Wait a freaking minute. We're in the playoffs. Too bad it's a guaranteed week 1 loss. But how the heck did we get here? Brother, thank God our division was historically terrible. I mean, we started off the season 5-2 and kind of sucked for a while. Lost 3 out of 4. But we won just as many games as we needed. Even if we do get first rounded here, I cannot believe a team of draft busts have made it to the playoffs. Who did the good things for us? Offense was relatively mid. I'm assuming the defense took a massive step forward, dude. We were top 10. Dude, that is insane. I mean, Daniel Jones still kind of being reckless with the football, throwing 20 interceptions this season, but hey, he made the playoffs. I mean, 39 touchdowns is a lot. Like, what will it take for this team to get a 1,000-yard rusher for once? Like, Dameon Pierce is up to an 89 overall. Traylon Burks with another massive season, 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Look at both Jahan Dotson and Kadarius Toney with 10 touchdowns each. Dude, honestly, to me, the surprise of the entire video so far has been N'Keal freaking Harry, even though his overall really doesn't reflect his performance. Our tackles are still giving up way too many sacks. Well, look who apparently took their offseason seriously. Tyree Wilson finally with 12 sacks. Everybody outside of him sucked. Look at Jeff Okudah leading us in interceptions. I mean, even he's made it up to an 80 overall. See what can happen when you have just a little bit of confidence? Now, surely the team improved a ton this season. I mean, we've gone from a 75 across the board to an 85 overall with 87 offense and an 83 defense. I mean, we actually have 30-year-old Daniel Jones closing in on an 80 overall. And for the first time today, fellas, we actually got ourselves a 90 overall player. AJ Brown, who, as we showed earlier, Dameon Pierce is also almost up to a 90, which I don't know how, considering the fact he's never eclipsed his rookie numbers, not asking questions. And we even have a 90 overall player on defense. And Tyree Wilson here's closing in on 92. Now, fellas, the big question now is, what are the odds we can actually take down Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs? They're a 91 overall, dude. We do get them at home here, but we are going to need an absolute miracle. We got this, though. Nissan Stadium's gonna be rocking. Patrick stands no chance. Well, fellas, do you believe in miracles? Because we're gonna need a fat one here today. Fast start, please. Come on. 7-0 just like that. Please, please. Patrick Mahomes is not gonna make this easy. 14-7, though. We're fighting. Tie game again. We're scoring some points on them, but unfortunately, they have Patrick Mahomes. Brother, we have a 2-touchdown lead, an 11-point lead. Come on. Come on. Finish strong. Finish strong. 42-49. What the frick just happened? We took down the Kansas City Chiefs 49-31. I think they lost because of that mustache. Take that, Andy Reid. You just got beat by a bunch of draft busts. Brother, if we can score 49 points on the Kansas City Chiefs, maybe, just maybe, we can go on a Mickey Mouse run and win the whole gosh dang thing. Daniel Jones played the best football of his freaking life. At least we ran the ball better than the Chiefs, but they couldn't stop Kadarius Toney Tony or Traylon Burks? I actually cannot believe what I just witnessed. Now, the big question is, who do we have to take on here in the divisional round? Like, at least it's not going to be the Chiefs. Not much better as we have to go play the 14-3 Bengals. Oh, no, dude. Who do they have at this point? No big deal, dude. They just have 99 overall Joe Burrow. Or Eminem, I must say. And not to mention 99 overall Jamar Chase. Yeah, dude, we might be screwed. Dude, if we can beat the Chiefs like this, we can beat Joe Burrow. I was kind of nervous because we're playing in Cincinnati. Those Tigers are scaring me. Hype the squad up, Daniel. Come on. What are the odds a team of draft busts can beat Patrick Mahomes and Joey Burrow in back-to-back weeks here? Oh, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. 3-0. Oh, no. Well, at least we're holding the field goals. We take the lead. Our defense is playing strong so far. 3 field goals we've given up to keep us in the game. Can we take the lead? Dude, we're getting touchdowns. They're settling for field goals. 24-12, just like that. 5-point game. Kind of nervous. Very nervous. Did we win? Did we win? We did it again. Upset City. Take that, Joseph. Oh my gosh, dude. What the frick are we witnessing right now? Danny's gonna have to not turn the ball over like this, though, if we're actually gonna find a way to go all the way this year. Our rush defense is wild right now. Dude, Traylon Burks might be better than AJ Brown. Dude, I cannot believe we're advancing into the conference championship game. Remember what we started with. Oh god, it's gonna be either the Raiders or Bills. I really don't want to have to run through the gauntlet of Patrick Mahomes, Joseph Burrow, and Josh Allen in back-to-back-to-back playoff games. And what do you freaking know? Gosh dang it. Oh, what do you know, dude? They also have a 99 rated Josh Allen. Dalton's a monster, Gregory's a monster, Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir have turned into beasts. Dude, Khalil Shakir's up to an 87. But if we can take down Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow, we surely can take down Joshua, right? Dude, if we choke this away, I'm gonna be so sad. Let's finish this freaking gauntlet here. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I'm gonna take this simulation to halftime, and if we're losing, I might jump in and play myself. I really don't want to choke this late in the playoffs to score this game after 1 quarter. Let's take this bad boy to halftime. The defenses are on steroids right now. 3-0 game. The Bills take the lead. We're settling for field goals right now. We turn into the Bengals. But I think I'm still comfortable in taking this into the 4th quarter because we take a 21-7 lead. How did that happen? We have an 11-point lead in the 4th quarter. Let's just take this bad boy into the Super Bowl. Brother, 2-touchdown game. We win. We win. We win. Come on. Let's go. Brother, what the frick is happening today? Now we get to see Josh Allen said. Oh my gosh, dude. Daniel Jones just beat Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Josh Allen back-to-back-to-back. Dude, Daniel Jones might have a statue built after him. Okay, now we're the team that can't run the football. That's it, dude. Traylon Burks is the best receiver of all time. Dude, how is this team about to be in a Super Bowl? We're gonna have either the Vikings or Eagles. And I can't stress this enough, bro, how much of a generational run this was. Now, I want to do some scouting really quick. Okay, the Vikings are pretty loaded too. JJ McCarthy's turned into a beast. Oh my gosh, dude. If we get the Eagles, we actually get a Traylon Burks versus AJ Brown Super Bowl. But the crazy thing is, dude, AJ's not even the highest rated receiver on his team. The Eagles literally have 399 overall players. Like, that's nasty work. And not to mention a 95 overall running back. So for the easier win, I probably want the Vikings, but for a better storyline, we probably want the Eagles. But you know what, dude? Screw the storyline. I just want to win a Super Bowl. And we get the freaking storyline. Brother, they are 6 overall higher than us. Jalen Hurts had a nasty season. So did Saquon. Hurts had 13 rushing touchdowns. Devonta Smith went crazy. But dude, look at AJ Brown. He's like the 3rd best receiver on the team. He's getting outgained by Rashad Bateman. Kind of turned into a stud. I also got Jalen Carter and Josh Sweat getting after the QB. Dude, I'm so nervous. Even if this team doesn't win the Super Bowl here, I think we all can agree that these guys are no longer draft busts, at least in fiction. In all honesty, though, it is kind of nuts, like how good this team actually turned out to be. I mean, we actually got Alex Leatherwood smiling, for crying out loud. Well, here goes nothing. We got this, though, Daniel. Imagine we make it this far to lose. So same thing this time around. I'm gonna take it quarter by quarter, and if we have to, I'm gonna jump in there. But maybe Daniel Danny and the team of Draft Bust wants to do it themselves. Early on, 7-0. That's not good, but we answer with a field goal. Oh, God. Do I take this into halftime? I do, and it's, oh, God. It's 10-3. It could be a lot worse, though. Like, why is it 10-3? Like, what happened to the offenses? Let's see what the offense does here. Start the half. Things are looking good. Come on. Tie the game. Let's go. Now, can our defense get a massive stop here? They do. Brother, this team wants to do it on their own. They don't want assistance from yours truly. They're pushing the ball in the Eagles' territory. They're going to go on top 17-0. Let's go, Traylon Burks. A.J. Brown, who? Can the defense get one more stop, dude? One more stop is not looking good. We got a pick. We got a pick. Isaiah Simmons, you good boy. Can we at least get a field goal out of this? And we do. Chad's no longer a draft bust in my book. One more stop, boys, and this team might actually be Super Bowl champions. Devonta Smith had to ruin my day. Of course, it's going to come down to the wire, dude. It's the freaking Super Bowl. Oh, no. We have to punt. I'm so nervous, brother. I'm so nervous. Need a stop here. They pick it up. They're going to take the lead, aren't they? Hold them to a field goal, please. Hold them to a field goal, please. They take the lead. I am so depressed. Like, do I give the team a chance? It's a 3rd down 1. They pick it up. Big play. Huge play, N'Keal Harry. Gosh dang it, Trevor. Oh, please. No, no, no. We threw an interception. Oh, God. Now we got to do it, man. We are not choking away a Super Bowl victory. Let's lock the frick in here, boys. Bring in pressure. Got to knock them out of field goal range, please. 2-minute warning, dude. Not gonna lie. A little stressed. Play. Got to get to the quarterback. Hand it off. Oh, no. Got the angle. Decent stop there. We take it. I probably should have used a timeout, dude. Like, what am I doing? They're gonna run the ball. They're not. They're gonna pass the ball. It's a screen. It's a screen. I'm there. We're there. Let's go. Fumble. Get the ball. Oh, I'm so upset. I am so upset. Oh, my gosh, dude. They're gonna kick a field goal. What's the booth review for? This is a waste of time, Daryl. I mean, like, he's down, but, like, what does it change? Brother, I hope to God Jake misses his field goal. So all I have to do is score a touchdown. He missed. He missed. Let's go. Let's go win the freaking Super Bowl. Oh, my God, dude. All the stars are aligning right now. Nick is not happy. If we can score a touchdown, dude, the team of Draft Bust will be Super Bowl champions. Traylon Burks, wide open, makes the grab, get out of bounds. What a start to the drive. Now, at the same time, dude, I don't want to leave him way too much time on the clock. Slow, methodical drives here. Go past to N'Keal Harry for about 5. Do want to go hurry up, though. Only have 45 seconds left. Oh, no, that's just not what we needed. Oh, God, 3rd down and 13. We're taking off. Daniel Jones, that's a 1st down and more. Let's go! Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Who's gonna be the one to make the big-time play here? Stories will be told about this game. Stories will be told about this team. Traylon Burks down the seam, makes the grab and drops the ball. Kind of disappointed. It's all right, though. Still have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Not get complacent, though. Traylon, wide open on the out route. Can make the grab here. Fall out of bounds. We're kind of cooking right now. Less than 30 seconds to go. Need about 12 yards. Let's be great here. Take off Daniel. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. He gets hit. Touchdown! Who else than Danny Dimes? Oh my God, dude. Like, now do I go for 2? Oh my gosh, man. What a freaking redemption arc. Now, I'm going to be smart. Just kick the extra point here. Surely we don't let them get in field goal range in just 23 seconds. First of all, let's make sure they don't bring one of these new kickoffs back for a touchdown. Good kick coverage. Dropping literally everybody back into coverage here. For a second, brother, thought that was a pick. Kind of don't like that, though. They only need like 20 yards to be in field goal range. Not gonna lie, that could have started a little bit better for us defensively, but we're here. We're still gonna grind. As long as you bend, just don't break, fellas. Come on, get to Jalen. Get to Jalen, please. Somebody sack the quarterback. Kill him. Death. Got out of bounds. Oh, no. Brother, they're attempting a Hail Mary. Brother, send everybody and your grandmother back. After all of this, brother, after going through the gauntlet in the playoffs, we lose the Super Bowl on a Hail Mary, I'm gonna cry. What is Jalen Hurts doing? You idiot! Super Bowl champions, let's go! Oh my gosh, dude, what a moron. The team of former draft busts gets a Gatorade bath on their head coach, who just pulled off the greatest coaching story of all time, as Daniel Jones leads the team of former draft busts to a freaking Super Bowl. Legendary! Hopefully you enjoyed that one, and if you did, you can click right here to watch me create a team of nothing but rookies. And if you're still here, make sure to subscribe, dude. We're trying to pass Mr. Beast tonight. Everybody watching, so if we can do that, let's go. Click that button.